Ever wondered where all your money disappears to each month? It's a question many of us ask ourselves, and it all boils down to spending habits. These seemingly harmless routines can make or break our financial stability. It's not uncommon to grapple with managing spending, but the good news is it's a common issue that can be tackled with some practical strategies. Stay tuned if you'd like to discover some practical tips on how to cap your spending and make your money last longer. The first step to capping your spending is understanding where your money is going. It's like a detective story. You're the detective, and the mystery is your money trail. It's essential to track your expenses, to really get a clear picture of your spending habits. There are various ways you can approach this. You might choose to use a financial tracking app which can categorize your spending and provide you with visual insights. Or perhaps you prefer the tactile approach of keeping a box of receipts. You could even use a good old-fashioned notebook and pen. The method isn't as important as the consistency in using it. Be honest, be thorough. Don't neglect the small expenses like that daily cup of coffee. They add up. Remember, the goal isn't to judge or shame yourself, but to gain awareness. Once you know where your money is going, you can start making changes. Now that you know where your money is going, let's talk about how to keep more of it in your pocket. The first step is to create a budget. A budget is merely a plan for your money. It's a tool that helps you see what you're earning, what you're spending, and where you can make changes to save more. Imagine it as your financial roadmap, guiding you to your destination without getting lost in unnecessary detours. Setting spending limits is another valuable strategy. Determine a reasonable amount for each category of your budget. This could be groceries, entertainment, clothing, and so on. Stick to these limits. It's much like going on a diet. You have a daily calorie limit, right? It's the same with your finances. You have a spending limit and you need to stay within it to maintain financial health. Next, let's talk about impulse purchases. They're the candy bars by the checkout counter of your financial life. They might seem small and insignificant, but they can add up quickly and throw your budget off track. Whenever you feel the urge to make an impulse buy, take a moment. Ask yourself if it's something you really need or if it's just a want masquerading as a need. And this brings us to our final point, prioritizing needs over wants. Needs are things you must have to survive and function: food, shelter, healthcare. Wants, on the other hand, are things that are nice to have but not necessary. The latest smartphone, designer clothes, a luxury vacation. If you can learn to distinguish between the two and prioritize your needs, you'll find that your spending decreases and your savings increase. Remember, the goal isn't to stop spending completely, but to make smarter spending decisions. By creating a budget, setting spending limits, avoiding impulse purchases, and prioritizing needs over wants, you'll be well on your way to capping your spending and living a more financially secure life. Let's quickly recap what we've covered today. We embarked on a journey to understand the concept of frugal living, specifically focusing on how to cap your spending. It's not about being stingy or depriving yourself, it's about making conscious decisions and taking control of your financial life. We began by addressing the money question. The first step towards capping spending is understanding your spending habits. It's about acknowledging where your money goes, what drives your purchases, and how you can make better financial decisions. You don't need to be a financial wizard. All you need is a bit of honesty and a willingness to change. Next, we delved into the crucial aspect of tracking expenses. This isn't just about keeping receipts or jotting down numbers. It's about gaining insights into your financial behavior and identifying areas where you can cut back without compromising your lifestyle. We then moved on to practical tips to cap your spending. These range from simple strategies like planning meals and shopping with a list to more significant steps like downsizing your home or car. Each tip is not just about saving money, but also about improving your quality of life. Remember, these steps towards frugal living are doable. They're not about drastic overnight changes, but about gradual adjustments that can lead to significant financial improvements. Remember, every small change can make a big difference. Start capping your spending today and watch your savings grow.